Hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. This is going to be today's topic. It is for the 9th. All right. So the 9th of December. And let's go ahead and begin here. What is our big message? What's the energy for the 9th? We have the Fool. All right. So huge sense of adventure, a huge sense of doing something different. Could feel like there's, characters on the precipice of like, well, it's time to Geronimo. I don't know how that's gonna go, but let me just give it a whirl. Okay, jumping into the unknown, we have the moon. Somebody's going to do something really brave. Could be a Pisces or an Aries. It's going to do something really brave. This is such a timely looking. I just, as I was walking this weekend, I saw like, wow, it's official. Like all the leaves are gone off of every tree. There's nothing left. It looks exactly like this everywhere I was this weekend, and I'm just like, wow, that's appropriate. We have an action of pentacles has been a long time coming, whatever this brave action is. And we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups here is going to be really, this is about love. This could be a divine feminine who's about to do something very brave, something maybe she has needed to do for a long time. Maybe she didn't know if she would have the courage to do it. We have a 7 of Wands. She wants to overcome something that was a blockage. What is this? What is the brave thing that we're going to say she has been blocked from? Okay, the Sun. She may do something that is purely to make herself happy, but this is a clear, direct, decisive action. There's something about letting the wind be in her hair. There's something about, I don't know, somebody like about to book some fantastic cruise, some fantastic vacation. Is that the way this is going to go? I don't know. It feels like maybe going to the Caribbean. Heck, somebody could be starting to think about, I've had a chance to change, where I live, where I work, something like that. Should I do it? Should I put in for that transfer? We have a 4 of Cups. We have the King of Cups. Okay, this is a king and a queen. So we do have a matched pair now. We have an Empress. And we have the Lover's card. If this is one of those situations where we have a divine feminine about to do something that has been a long time coming, she could be reaching out to somebody that she feels really connected to. Now, as with every time I tell a story, I always say I don't read for genders. It's irrelevant to me. It could be that this leap of faith that she's going to take, this going into the unknown, she could be looking into herself first and then looking into, like, we have the sun and the moon, so we actually have a lot of divine masculine energies. She could be, I don't want to say spying, but looking into something that has still bothered her heart. And if it is about a relationship to do with the King of Cups, somebody she still feels was her divine counterpart, she may do this. But what I was going to say is, no matter what genders we're talking about, it's always irrelevant. This could be a same-sex couple. This could be the reverse role. A masculine could be a feminine. It's whoever wants to nurture this. It's whoever feels like I need to do this because it's been a long time coming and I've needed to go ahead and not miss out on this opportunity. The other way I could read this is that she perhaps is going to want to make some big change in her own life in order to not miss out on great opportunities. Like, let's go back to the idea that, say she is willing to take a leap of faith, take a cruise all by herself. She might be thinking, because you know what? Maybe where I've been, I haven't found what I'm looking for. And maybe it's because I wasn't supposed to. Maybe I'll meet somebody fantastic as I take this trip. Maybe, I need to empress up and do things that are right for me. I really lean toward this being a more empowered, divine feminine energy. Even if it's a masculine, I still look at this more like she needs to do this for her. Like, she's got to do this for her. And I think it's been a long time coming. What I do think is interesting is this is not something that she just randomly feels compelled to do. She is already sensing some energetic pull from whomever this is. Let's get a card here. What do we have? Turbulence. Heal unresolved conflicts with kindness, not anger. Well, we don't really see any ugliness here whatsoever for her. Maybe if this is her motive for reaching out to someone, if it's somebody that she already knew, okay, I can understand that. Fluttering heart. Passion leads one to the love they desire. So with that in mind, is this somebody from the past? Those two cards would suggest that it is, but I was really looking at it more like she's ready to do the brave thing. She's ready to find out whatever the mystery is. Got a 9 of Wands. I'm asking, is this somebody from the past? That is a wounded warrior energy. Wait a second. Let's go back to her. Why is she taking this leap of faith? We have a Queen of Coins sideways, and we have the Hierophant. Maybe she's saying, I could have given a little bit more, or I could have said a little bit more. I could have done things a little bit different. Maybe I didn't give as much as I could have, and my higher self knows it. So if I haven't done everything that maybe I should, then maybe that's why I still do need to take this action. I mean, I can understand that. Sorry, you guys. By the way, happy Sagittarius season. This comes across very much like she's saying, if I can't move on from it, then I need to address it. Maybe I didn't give enough. Maybe I got something wrong. Maybe I didn't tell somebody exactly how I felt. And maybe I didn't think about that until now. But now that I've become clear, you know what? I'm always going to make sure that I do everything in my greatest and highest good. So if it's been a long time and I haven't been able to figure out how to handle this, but now I kind of feel like I know, I need to be transparent. I need to be clear. I'm advocating for my own happiness. I don't want anything to be a missed opportunity, although maybe it wasn't the right time before. But if there's somebody that I still feel disconnected to, why don't I reach out? Why don't I pick up the phone? Why don't I send that message? Why don't I reach out to him? It's weird though, because it almost feels like he's already headed her way is how I look at this. Hang on, let's change decks. Tell me just about him, because it does look like it's a him, just because of that King of Cups. Okay. Yikes. We have the 3 of Cups, but we have the Empress in the reverse. Give me another here. Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Well, he's not in very different energy, is he? On the 9th, it looks like he is sitting here saying, I guess I'm supposed to move on because she doesn't want me. The Empress doesn't want me, but I got to go have that new beginning, right? But he's not talking to anybody else. We got crickets up here. We got him at a crossroads because in truth, he can lie to himself all day and say, I'll just go out and I'll meet somebody else. He hasn't met anybody else. He's sitting here still trying to tell himself that I know it's over. She doesn't want me. She doesn't want me. When that's not true for him either. The lies are there. He's sitting there like it's over, it's ending, but inside he's been scratching into the inside of that coffin, hope and reflection. He's been doing a lot of thinking about this connection as well. Okay, wait, what do you think happened? What do you think happened? We have got the Justice card and we got the Queen of Swords. I think something really unfair happened, but then she put up a boundary and called it out. So wait a second. So why aren't you fixing it with her if you're trying to say, okay, it's over? 10 of Wands. He's saying, I'm trying to let it go. But again, my question is, why aren't you fixing it with her? High Priestess. It's almost like he's saying, I can't unless energetically she wants me to. 5 of Swords. Man, there's a lot of water under the bridge for these two. This is a very complicated, very difficult situation that these two have known. Queen of Pentacles upright, 6 of Swords. I can't talk to her unless she wants to move on from the past. It's so interesting because it almost feels like he's saying something was done wrong on his behalf, but he can't come toward her. So maybe she put up a boundary and said, this isn't right. I'm not dealing with this. But over time, she's been thinking about it, saying, maybe I didn't know all the information. Maybe I didn't take into consideration whatever had happened to him. If he's a wounded individual, if there's something that I didn't know the full story. We've got to go back to that illusions card. Maybe there's something I don't know all of the story. Well, universe, you want to weigh in real quick? Because I'm thinking that this is one of those storylines that, like, it's understandable that a character would be more compassionate and say, well, maybe I don't know everything. 5 of Wands, Prince of Pentacles. The universe just simply says everybody's been thinking about this for so long. For so long, with that chaos hippo going round and round and round. Both of them think about it. And it's making everything take a really long time. Is that good or is that bad? Queen of Swords with the Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, trying to find the clarity, but you can't really find the clarity without any offer of, I'd like to hear the truth. So it does boil back down to, if she wants the truth, she needs to actually maybe reach out and say, listen, I want to understand why, or I want to hear what happened, especially if there was something unfair here. 4 of Pentacles, because I can't seem to let this go. There hasn't been closure. And now we've got characters thinking, gosh, why, if I can't let it go and it hasn't gone away. And what if this was the greatest love of my life and I never got to find out what really happened because we just shut down. We didn't have communication. I do think there was an attempt or something. There was an opportunity to talk, but she said, I'm done. She cut this off, is what it says. And over time, she's thought about it and said, I can't let it go yet. So I need answers. Is she going to get answers, the universe, or is this just going to open up something where it's like, oh, wow, you're crappier than I thought? 9 of Pentacles. Let's put it this way. If it's going to give her a greater sense of satisfaction, of self, of, happiness as a whole, it might be well worth it with that 9 of Pentacles, well worth it for her to become, single and empowered. We have the Lovers card. We have the 10 of Cups, and we have the Hierophant. Honestly, what I think is, if she does open up dialogue with this person, whatever conversation may occur, at least according to the universe, could bring her a greater sense of balanced energy in herself. The Lovers is a card of choice. We've had it twice. I almost think she needs to have this conversation with this person to clear them out of her energy field. And it doesn't say that anything negative would come up, but it might result in her saying, okay, you know what? I'm glad we have this conversation. I'm single. I'm abundant. She may discover that she wasn't left out on, out in the cold, or whatever happened that was unfair. It wasn't intended to be, painful or disrespectful or something toward her, but it might give her like some kind of closure. And then that allows her to move on. Can I just ask, what was it though? What might she find out? King of Swords, they might actually level with her and give her the respect of being super straightforward, super honest. They may also say that they looked at her as their alpha mate, that wolf pair mates for life. 5 of Cups, but with the Ace of Pentacles. Look, I kind of think if she reaches out to them, it is going to be a reset button. This actually almost makes it look like these two could have a complete do-over. But more than anything, it might make her feel really good to hear that they have been longing for this new beginning, longing for the chance to talk to her, longing for the chance to be really balanced. I don't know what happened that was unfair, but she shut it down and wasn't having any of it. But I almost think that, I don't know if what was unfair or what was incorrect, what was done wrong in the past, maybe that would never have been terms for really like separating and ending this connection if these two had actually communicated. I think she shut down on this person completely. The Magician. Look, he's been manifesting a chance to talk to her, but there was something where she's the one who closed off, and so he has been waiting for the invitation to communicate. That's what it says. And if she shut down over something that wasn't completely like, maybe it was an overreaction, or maybe it was, look, she can have whatever reaction she wants, right? But it's bothered her still. And in this storyline, she would like to talk to this person. This is not This is not somebody who was cheating and now she's got to go take them back. This storyline says she shut down over something that she'd never had enough information on, but she didn't like the way something went. And over time, she's kind of considered, I didn't really have dialogue with them. And I missed this. And I feel like this might have been a mistake, but how would I know unless we talked again? That makes sense now why we have the turbulence card. Okay, so healing unresolved conflicts with kindness and not anger. It's time for these two to talk. That's what it is. On the 9th, it's time for these two to talk, and it looks like we have a feminine reaching out to a masculine. All right, I'm going to leave that there, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, I have some other cute little Scorpio and Pisces ring and Sagittarius beverage and all kinds of little cutesy stuff, and my tip of the hat to next year, my Cobra ring. I've put all of these products for you, tagged them because everybody always asks me where I find stuff. So I hope that helps. You guys will find all the tagged products. Lots of love. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, bye for now.